So, we got the hype today, boys. We got a hype today, boys. The new opening for the Pokemon Journeys or Pokemon 2019 anime just dropped. This is hype. This is actual hype, boys. Because today we got so much information in this trailer that I said, man, I have to do a video on this. I need to break this down. We need to analyze it. And we need to see what we can find. So without further ado, without making a long intro, let's get right into it. So right off the bat, we have Koharu hanging out with Ash and Go, which kind of teases that she might be joining them where they're on their journey very soon. I mean, we had an episode recently where Koharu actually joined Ash and Go on an adventure. This is just a very minor detail here because what I'm about to show you that continues is pretty hype. So this is a minor part, but even still, this is the first clip we get. It's pretty cool. But let's get into the actual hype now. So in this part, we actually get to see all the legendary Pokemon in each region. That's pretty cool, you know. So they're just looking at all the legendary Pokemon, and there's nothing more, nothing less. And we actually see like just two Pokemon, like no more than two. I mean, they're like in Johto. What I'm saying is there's like Entei and Suicune and Raikou, but they're only showing like the main box art Pokemon. What I really liked is that they showed Zacian and Zamazenta, and I think that's really amazing and it's really awesome. And then here we are just looking at a map of all the regions, I suppose, or maybe just the Galar region. But I can only say all the regions just because that if you notice back in these actual pictures, you can see some of the map in there. So it just looks like they were looking at all the locations where a legendary Pokemon could possibly be while enjoying a nice lunch slash snack. And you know, it's pretty cool, man. I mean, Rabbit seems to be enjoying himself. Pikachu seems to be enjoying himself. Everyone seems to be happy in this picture. But I actually did miss one screenshot in the opening, but I'll explain the best. So Go's falling out the sky. He has Mew there, and he's just falling out the sky. Then he has a Pokeball in his hand, and in this next shot right here, you see the Pokeball lightning, and Zapdos appears along with the three legendary birds, and a Pokeball just goes to his feet. And then we have them just standing in front of a Dynamax Pokeball for whatever reason. I cannot tell you why. I mean, okay. I mean, it's a hint to Dynamax and stuff. Who knows? I really don't know. I really don't, you know, but someone does, I guess. Yeah, cool. And then you see Ash's team. We got Farfetch just chilling on Dragonite's back. We got Gengar. We got Riolu Naruto running. And Pikachu just being Pikachu, you know? Nothing special, you know? And I like how they have a spotlight because they're all like cool and stuff. They're a very unique team, honestly. And it's very well rounded. I mean, fighting, ghost, poison, and electric, pretty cool. We see Pikachu use Thunderbolt against an Aerodactyl. I don't really think that's a good move, but Then we see this, like a little battle training montage thingy of Farfetch'd and Riolu. They seem to have a rivalry since they're both fighting types. I think that's really awesome, and I'm pretty sure in the next episode we're actually going to see Bea, whatever you want to call her, Riolu versus you know, them fight Bay's fighting types, considering Bay has a Surf Edge. It's really cool. Then we actually see Ash's team, as well as Yamper, Mr. Mime, you know, chilling, you know, something crazy, but there we are. We also see our boy Gengar in there. So actually, and no, guys, Mr. Mime is an official member of the team. Mr. Mime was just used to battle because Ash didn't have enough Pokemon. So he just said, hey, look, Mr. Mime, yeah, let's go, man. Like, cool. But yeah, that's currently Ash's team. And this is not Ash's final team. I mean, because some of his Pokemon will evolve, and I'll get to that later. And then we got Ghost's final team, which it appears to be. Because actually, if the frame will actually zoom out anymore, you actually can see that Go has caught a Flygon. Yeah, and top right hand corner, we see Go has a Flygon, his big old Magikarp, like from Magikarp Jump. He has a little Farfetch, he has a Scyther, he has his Raboot, and he has a Sobble. So I mean, this team is pretty awesome. Like I like this team a lot, man. Pretty cool. I mean, you notice that he also just basically throws. He uses Farfetch, sorry, and Scyther a lot. I don't know about the Skwovet. I don't know if that's going to be used a lot. But these next two parts are absolutely hype. Absolute hype. Ash gets a Lucario and Doe gets a freaking Cinderace confirmed. Look at that. Eternamax Eternatus versus Lucario and Cinderace. This is incredible. This is actually incredible. Like, I feel like this is actually in the game, by the way, where you and your rival have to fight Eternamax Eternatus. You cannot Dynamax, and then that's when Zacian and Zamazenta come out. And it looks like, weirdly enough, by the angling, that Go will get Zacian, and you get Zamazenta, or I don't know how it will be, considering that depending on what game you'll get, that's where they'll be standing. But since I got Sword, I was on the right and I got Zacian. And it's pretty awesome though, because we see now confirmed that Ash is in fact going to get Lucario and Go's Raboot will finally fully evolve. And I'm so hype about this. That's so awesome. And Eternamax Eternatus confirmed. But that's not even all the hype yet, because this is crazy. This is actually a bit disappointing, but all the same, really, really hype, because this next shot's gonna drive you insane. The ALOLA gang is back. They are back in action, boys. They are back, except for Lily. Where is Lily at? Well, Lily's going to look for her father, and I don't really know how I feel about that, because what, like, Lily, like, I mean, I kind of like to see how, like, Ash, like, they were a group without Ash. Like, they didn't really need Ash to be a part of their friend group, yet he just fit in, you know? It's pretty cool to see the ALOLA gang back in action. They're confirmed. Honestly, I like the ALOLA a lot, just because, well, his team is pretty awesome. You know, he won the ALOLA League, which is also incredibly awesome. And there's just so much more. And it's just, man, this is really cool. I don't know. It's awesome, man. You know, it's really cool to see these characters back on the screen. I mean, there's nothing more else to actually talk about except for these next few pictures, I believe. I really like how this next scene kind of ties in. So you actually see Leon after we saw Kiawe, because he has a Charizard with a cool little pose. We have the illegal immigrant and a very much disappointment of a secondary evolution for the cutest thing ever. We have Celebi, which is kind of cool, man, I guess. You know, we saw Celebi this episode. We see some sort of funeral thing. That's actually where Zacian and Zamazenta were born. Then we have B, a nice shot of her, just looking intensely into the camera, looking directly into your soul, trying to freaking see the future or something. I don't know. You're not a psychic type, you're a fighting type. I don't know. It's just really nice, really nice. I like this shot a lot. It's really cool. Then we see her training with her grapple locked. They say something about Saffron City, like how you go in the Pokemon games, and you actually have to fight the dojo master before you can fight Saffron City. You don't have to, but it's like next door. And they tried to become a gym, but they couldn't. And then finally, epic moment, we see Ash walking out into a big stadium. Like, just like in the actual games, Ash finally made it. And that's so cool. He's walking out into the stadium. And it's incredible. Like, he just, like, the moment, it's just so epic, you know? Like, it's building up the hype to Ash versus Leon final battle. I cannot tell you if Ash is going to be a Leon or not, because Leon is technically the undefeated champion, and who knows what Ash will do. Granted, people are saying, well, he's champion level now, but then again, this was the first freaking ALOLA Pokemon League. I mean, this is only one, and like, we know at this point that being a champion is kind of like a title. You just sort of beat the whatchamacallit, you know, all you do is just beat a whole bunch of trainers in the Pokemon League and just get the title. But hey, who knows, man? Who knows? I mean, the world champion, like Leon, is more interesting. But to wrap it all up, we have Ash standing up in a really awesome pose, and we get Go as well, and then they do a fist bump, and that's all that's going to be happening today. So my final thoughts on all of this, I'm hyped, man. I mean, I was hyped before, but now I'm even more hyped. I mean, I'm really expecting, I'm really anticipating the ALOLA gang to come back. I'm really hyped for that because I actually want to see Ash's Incineroar back in action, and this might have been the most memorable team Ash has ever had, considering there was so much personality in all of his Pokemon. I mean, one of his Pokemon at least has their own little quirk or something, and it makes them very unique. And like in this little thing, it was just pretty awesome because like every single one of his Pokemon had a special quirk, and they made them very unique. I mean, I'm not saying that the other Pokemon didn't, but like in Alola, they really expanded upon that and made a big. They kind of made it hit home, if you know what I mean. Like they made the most, though they somehow made these Pokemon extremely memorable, and I got really attached to them. Like Pokemon like Rowlet and Lycanroc, Torracat, now known as Incineroar. All these Pokemon just really like hit home, you know? It's like when you had to say goodbye to them, it's like, Jesus, man, I'm gonna miss these Pokemon, man. I wanna miss that region. But now they can finally come back. Alola was a journey that I wasn't really finished with. And we're coming back, boys. So yeah, guys, let me know if you actually want me to do an episode review for today's Pokemon episode that just dropped today. This is where the opening was premiered, showed it. And let me know how if you enjoy my Pokemon content, because if you all had noticed, I've been doing a lot of Beyblade related content, and just to cater to all the Beyblade viewers out there that like my channel for Beyblade exclusively. And I'm also trying to get to my Pokemon passion. That's funny. Because a lot of Pokemon news has been dropping left and right. I actually think it's about time for me to stop being lazy and get into it. But don't worry, I'm not quitting commentary or anything. I'm going to actually get back into those things too. But don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoy my content. Comment down below what your favorite part of this video is. My name is Dio. This is Dio Reacts, and I'll see you next time. Bye.